Quiet like my daddy, but straightforward like my mama. Drink like granddad, smoke sluggies like the other. But granddad feels the guts. Hustler like my uncle JT or cousin Big B. I got big dreams like Jimmy Lee. Now my aim is filling it for Billy Beans. Keep a job like Uncle Kevin told me. Top notch player like Big. In that caddy thing since the 80s. Slab, big corporate thug and political like Jack. May he rest in peace, but I've been taught a lot. See, this hothead wasn't scared to get money nor leave the beats. See, you can't play me like I'm a pawn in the game. Chess, jokester like Big Kenny and Ski. G like Jarrell, Jerm. Hey, good evening, everyone. It's about my family, alone like my granny. I'm gonna let some people know that I'm live. My daddy's and the lead, routed like I'm Tyson seeds, the spiritual like rewards, a go-getter like Arian, a religious romantic career like no one, you know. Hey, April, how's it going? Also like Uno, my soldiers, untold story like my bro, T-Bird. Hey, Nikki, what's going on, cuz? Get aim like Urban, free Nancy like John and Gene. I can be man, it's respectful, tapping to a different. Let some people know that I'm live. Got something I want to share with you all. Legacy family, we are unapologetic. We are unapologetic. I can't wait. Load me. I can't wait. I can't wait. Load me. I can't wait. I can't wait. Load me. I can't wait. I can't wait to get load me. Right on. That's good to hear. Glad everything is going well. Hey, champions, welcome to this special Facebook Live. I know it's Sunday evening, so I won't be before you that long, but I want to share something with you all. And I'm just so excited and I'm thankful because I received something in the mail yesterday. And I said that instead of me just opening it, I decided that I wanted to open it live. Now, if you've been following me, especially over the last couple months, you know that it has been a phenomenal year, and I have been talking about something that's coming. Well, yesterday, I received a package in the mail. And to say that it has made me emotional is a gross understatement, but I'm going to open the package now. And I actually received this in the mail yesterday. And as you can tell, it has not been open. I wanted to open it live because this has been something that I have been putting off. And a couple months ago, I just said, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time to make this happen. And so let me open this. I know what it is. And if you've been following me, you should know what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, it's here. It's here. Yeah, it's here. This is my heart. This is my book. My book that I wrote late this past summer. And it has finally arrived. And I really wish that, you know, my dad was here to see this. This is something that I put off for almost 20 years. When I was 16 years old, that was the first time someone told me that you need to write a book. And out of fear, I didn't do it because I'm a completely different person now than I was at 16. Not nearly as naive. But when I was 16, I cared a lot about what people thought.
and I really did not know my own worth. And over the last 2 years, it has been a whirlwind. And obviously, if you've been following me, you know how devastating 2016 was. But to say that 2017 has been a bounce back year is a gross understatement. But I said it was not going to be complete if I didn't get this out. And it's here. And you could tell because, that's me. I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, I know that guy. That guy looks a lot like me. And, I think he's a pretty handsome guy. But, but I'm just thankful that I was finally obedient and I was finally able to just let it pour out. This is something I'm very proud of. This is the very first copy of my brand new book. The name of the book, if you don't know, it's entitled Love Me or Hate Me, My Journey from Motivation to Elevation. It's my story. It's me sharing 8 principles that I live by in my life. And I'm sharing some very, very personal events that have happened in my life. Some great, some not so great. But I just want to be a blessing to someone else. And I'm here because there were a lot of people that cared enough about me to pour into me. And this is what has made this book possible. And I'm not going to share everything that's in the book. You got to get a copy of the book. But what I will say is this book, I've dedicated this book to 4 people. I've dedicated my book to 4 people. I've dedicated it to a man who I look at every day, even though he's not here in the physical. Whenever I come into my office, whether it's I shoot a video, sit at my computer, or do my weekly podcast, I always look at this photo. It's a photo of my mom. This is a photo of my late father holding me. And it's a photo of my 2 brothers that I grew up with, my 2 older brothers. Everything that I do, family is everything to me. And legacy is everything to me now in the aftermath of me losing my father last year. And so I've dedicated this book to the memory of my father. I've also dedicated it to my mother because for those that are watching, and I know several people are watching right now that are mothers, there is nothing in this world like a mother's love. And without them, there is no me. And along this way, I've been blessed to have 2 heartbeats. One of which I saw earlier today. And so the final 2 people that my book is dedicated to are both of my godsons, Aiden Mitchell Jackson and Caden Malachi Coates. And I know I'm proud of this book. I'm proud of it. And I believe that everyone that reads it, when they get a copy of it, is going to be able to take something away from it. It's going to be of value to them. But not only that, it's going to allow them to really get to know me and learn things about me that even they did not know. And I have people that I've known for 20, almost 30 years that have known me, friends. But they're going to learn some things about me that even they don't know. And so it's finally here. And if you have not already done so, make sure that You put your order in at www.lovemeorhateme.org. Again, that's www.lovemeorhateme.org. And I'm just thankful. I'm so overwhelmed because I wanted to make sure that this book came out, because this book, I finally decided that I was going to write this book back in February after some things happened to me that I never expected to happen. And I said, if I was to ever write a book, well, I don't have to say that anymore because it's right here. And so I know that it's going to be a blessing to everybody that is fortunate enough to read it and get a copy for themselves. For those that have already pre-ordered, thank you so much. You will have your copy very soon. And I'm going to make sure that I sign each and every book for those that have already pre-ordered. And not only that, it's going to be a personal message that's in the book, because obviously I know most people, most of the people that have ordered. I've known everybody that has ordered, but they have impacted me in different ways. So I won't just give a standard, generic message. I'm going to give a personalized message to each individual that has pre-ordered, because you taking time out to invest in me. And so this is my way of giving back, sharing my heart, sharing my journey, because it has not been easy. There has been times it has been great. At times it has been heartbreaking. It has been devastating. And men often get criticized for not saying how they feel. If you want to see transparency, if you want to know what transparency looks like, sounds like, it's in here. Trust me. And it's in my words, my experiences. And so for those that have already done so, thank you so much. For those who still want to, make sure you pre-order. Make sure you order your copy of this book, my book, entitled Love Me or Hate Me, My Journey from Motivation to Elevation, at www.lovemeorhateme.org. And you will be able to have it in your hands soon. And I got pre-orders that I gotta send out. I gotta send out pre-orders in Virginia, in Texas, in Georgia, in Kansas, in California, throughout the STL. And so I know it's going to be more coming after they watch this video, but I wanted to share this with you all. This is something that I worked on quietly. I was on a personal fast with my church, and I quietly and quickly wrote this book. Something I put off for almost 20 years, I wrote in less than 2 months. So it's possible. And for those that have wanted to write a book, life is not promised to you. The next hour is not promised to you. And when you go through something, your story is no longer just for you. You have an obligation to be a blessing to someone else. Pastor, I appreciate you. And man, it has been a long journey. And to me, out of everything that I've accomplished this year, this right here is the icing on the cake for me. 2016 was the worst year of my life. 2017 has been the best year of my life. And 2018 is going to be even better. So I wanted to share this with you all. It's here. I got a lot of pre-orders that I gotta send out. I got books that I gotta order, so that way they can get here and I can sign them and get them to everyone. But thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who has helped make this possible. And there are some special acknowledgments in this book. I'm not going to say who they are. I know who they are because I wrote it, but I'm not going to say who they are. If they want to know who they are, they're going to have to pick up the book. They're going to have to order the book. And again, you order it at www.lovemeorhateme.org. Once again, it's yours truly, Arian Tyson. I'm an author, y'all. I'm an author. So thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. And remember, as always, in life, you have two choices. You can make moves or you can make excuses, but you most certainly cannot do both. It's Arian Tyson. I'll holler at you later. Peace.